Is my court reporter ready? Okay, correct. All right, let the record reflect that this is the time and place scheduled for the admission of one Nicholas Michael Rossmiller, who has recently passed the bar. And the court is going to both administer the oath to Mr. Rossmiller, and the court is also going to, with great pride and joy, be the mover for Mr. Rossmiller. So we'll fill this all out later, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you at this point, Mr. Rossmiller, to raise your hand and repeat after me.
Yes.
I, Nicholas Michael Rossmiller,
I, Nicholas Michael Rossmiller,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties of my office
and that I will discharge the duties of my office
with fidelity,
as well to the court
as to the client, that I will use no falsehood, nor delay the cause of any person for lucre or malice. Mr. Rossmiller, we welcome you as a member of this court. The court's going to put the seal on and sign this, and the court wants to say a few words. There's a lot of things a judge gets to do, but I don't know if there's anything that brings greater joy and pleasure to a judge than to swear a new member of the court in, and more importantly, with somebody who I know so well. And I know what a good lawyer you're going to make, and we're so proud of you. We hail from the same law school, the University of Pittsburgh, and interestingly enough, we have somewhat of similar backgrounds. While you went to law school, the court went to the University of Dayton, and while the court majored in accounting, you minored in accounting. And you've had a great history of service in the employment that you've had, and I can tell you that when you interviewed, you knocked the ball out of the park, and that's why we gave you this job, and you have performed your job remarkably up to this point. And I want to say to your parents and your family, I know what great joy this is to be here to see your son, brother, nephew, friend, sworn as an attorney, and it is a very, very important day. I'm going to tell you, they're going to give you a couple of pieces of advice, and they're just very simple things. Okay, first, you are now bound by a code of ethics that you've taken this oath. And let me suggest to you, take it very seriously. Not that I would expect that you would do anything other than that, but take it very seriously because people bring to you their problem. They're unschooled in the law, and they depend upon you to do what an attorney would do. Secondly, and this is probably the easiest piece of advice, never, I know I've given it to you before, but I'm going to give it to you again. Never make a career decision based on money. It will always work out. And number three, and this is probably the simplest but the most important, and that is, no matter what the circumstances are, no matter what the issues are, if you do what is the right thing, regardless of how it looks at the moment, it will work out the way it should. With that, I can't say enough. I'm glad to have you. Is there anything that you want to say, Mr.
No, just that I'm so thankful for this moment, actually, for finally hearing all this hard work paid off, and I'm so grateful for everything that everyone has brought me to this point. So
All right.
So thankful.
Well, let me ask this. Is there anybody that wants to say anything? You're allowed to tell stories about Nick or anything you want.
Remember, this is on
I don't know if you have enough time in the day.
You don't want to hear it all. All right. Well, listen, this is a great moment for joy. What I'm going to do at this point, we're going to close the record. We'll make sure we get everything signed. Let's let's get some pictures, because my wife said, I want a picture of you and Nick together. And you're on. All right? All right.
Congratulations.